So we finally prestiged the new assault rifle inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies, and today we check out its prestige attachment, turning it into a fast mag. It gives you the 3 green bars of reload quickness, bullet deviation, recoil stabilization, and ammo capacity. I will say this, I'm recording this intro after I recorded the video, and this prestige attachment is genuinely worth it. It's so nice. The reload speed is pretty darn quick, especially with Speed Cola, so it definitely is pretty good. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video.
To unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP, check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only.
Today we're back in Nuketown Survival, and well, today we're going to be testing out the new prestige attachment for the new assault rifle inside of Zombies. I'm definitely really excited to try this out. It's interesting. Supposedly, it's a fast mag, okay? And well, it's supposed to auto eject and just like be super fast, so we're gonna see if this thing is worth using today. I've been really enjoying using this weapon inside of Zombies, so it definitely has not been really that much of a challenge to get this thing to prestige. It's relatively easy. I mean, it is double weapon XP right now, so that does play a big factor into it, but beyond that, definitely pretty nice. Definitely pretty nice. I for sure will agree with the very few people who think this AR is good. But that being said, we need to go ahead and get this puppy pack-a-punched. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We are on the road to 122,000 subscribers. Freaking insane. Insane number to think. 122,000 people is massive, and I really can't thank you guys enough for the support there. But other than that, let me know if you guys haven't prestiged this yet. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this AR. It's a very interesting weapon. Again, people love it or you hate it. There's really no in between. It mainly due to the damage it does. It, you know, isn't the strongest weapon in the game, but the fire rate is really nice. I mean, recoil is pretty easy to control. There barely is any. So that's one of the main reasons why I like it. There we go. We had the overgrowth camo on. I meant to melee the pack-a-punch machine, but oh well, that camo is gone. We are almost done with the event, man. I'm debating on making a video about it. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me unlock Cherry Fizz. It's hard to do those camo videos, because to be completely real, coming from a creator's point of view, ideally, if we were going to do a camo like that, we would almost have to strive to be like the first person to unlock it, to make a camo on it, or a video on it. And well, time's passed. So, I mean, you know, I'm recording this a little bit before we end up actually posting this video. So, you know, kind of at the point in which I post this, we will be pretty damn close to having it done, if not have it done. Come on, we're rocking the katana today, which is definitely going to be an interesting melee weapon if ever we get these T.E.D. task challenges again. Let me throw that decoy. I am about to die. There we go. Alright, so now we have regular zombies, no hellhounds. Holy moly. I really wish the katana was, like, better. It's such an interesting weapon. And I mean, the level 250 challenge is so freaking awesome, the camo. I love the camo, but it's just such a bad weapon. I guess, if you guys want to see me get this to level 250, we could do a series like that on the channel. Where we do some of these crazy weapons. You guys kind of vote on which ones you want to see me get to level 250. And we make a video about it. The only problem is obviously it's so much easier if you have double weapon XP active, because it basically cuts the time in half. Literally, it takes like 16 hours without double weapon XP of in-game time using that specific weapon to get it level 250 without double weapon XP. With it, it takes about 8 hours. So that is a big difference when it comes to game time, all right? No. Not like collectively it ends up being 8 hours it took you to actually do it and you just sat at your console for 16. No. Like, you gotta be an end game, bro, for like 16 hours. It's crazy. My math might be a little wrong on that, but it isn't far off, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's grab double tap. Might as well grab jug as well. That way we don't die. Right now we have 650 salvage. Slowly working up to that next rarity. There's a power keg we got. I will take that. I won't complain too much. It's probably the better blue I could get, because sometimes I do use it. Okay, cool. We can finish off the rest of this round. Definitely want to get Deadshot Daiquiri soon. But yeah, it pretty much auto ejects. I'm excited to get Speed Cola and see the potential with speed. So let's see. Let's just shoot a mag. Well, this round isn't over yet, but let's see. How fast do we reload with this? That ain't that slow. We have 72 rounds per mag, so that's interesting, and it's actually kind of nice. Being able to reload that fast with 72 rounds is not a very bad thing right there. That's actually pretty darn good. You know, it definitely is maybe worth it to use. Auto ejects, just super fast. That is nice. Obviously, speed call-up helps it so much more. It definitely is pretty interesting of a weapon. There's max armor. Okay, cool. Yeah, that reload is crazy. Alright, zombie, where are you, man? I'm not going to be camping over here, because it just seems like the spawns are so funny over by Pack-a-Punch. It really does. Another T.E.D. task, and of course it's over there. Right when we leave. Oh well, we definitely want to get it done. That way we can actually get some salvage going, because we do have the fire rate booster muzzle on. So, we're not going to be really getting too much extra salvage today. Maybe a little bit here and there, but obviously using a suppressor, you get that little bit of extra boost. I don't know how true it is, but I believe what it says, so you do. Come on, critical kills. Let's reload real fast. Tread. Nice. All right. Ah! There's a double points. Not super beneficial right this second. There's legendary. Okay, let's go grab our reward. We do get a little bit of essence as a reward from this, so that will be doubled as well. And then these zombies are going to spawn in. There we go. We're going to try and stick it out today, man. Usually about round 23, round 24, you can kind of get an ether tool, an epic one, from T.E.D. So if we can try and just hold off that long, it might be pretty good for us. Might be able to just go to legendary pretty quick. Or we could get one earlier, you know? But usually, most commonly, that's kind of when I see one pop up in our games. There's a little bit more salvage on the ground. We got 1,600. Not big numbers, but we're doing all right, I guess. We'll slowly get to that next level. Come on, zombies. Yeah, man, the new guns are definitely fun. I'm definitely excited for the AN-94 to be dropping. That's going to be a cool gun to use. That'll probably be like the gun we use. Kind of like how the 1911s were when they first dropped. Like everybody used it and just kind of used it for like a solid week, 2 weeks. Still to this day, there's people that just use the 1911s, which is cool. But that's how the AN-94 is going to be. Freaking legendary gun from Black Ops 2. Absolutely legendary. A lot of people were actually mad that it was put in reloaded. You know, a lot of people don't want to wait, which is understandable, but oh well. I'm happy with what we got so far with Season 4's launch. You know, it's not too bad. Reloaded's literally right around the corner as well. So I'm cool with it. Alright, we have enough for double pack. We can go pick that up real quick while this dog round is going. And then we'll deal a little bit more damage on this unit. We'll probably level this thing up quite a bit this game. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The level 250 camo on this weapon is, it's cool. It really is. It's animated. It's nice. It's a sweet camo. But for some reason, it's so funny. The first time I seen the camo, I was kind of confused for a second because I could have swore that camo was already in the game. Obviously, it isn't. Yeah, it definitely is a cool camo. I will be excited to see what the camo is. I'm pretty sure we already seen it in like the blog post, but to be honest, I didn't really pay attention. But I'm excited to see the level 250 of the new melee weapon we're getting. That's definitely going to be pretty cool. AN-94 is going to be fun to get to 250. Like, there's weapons that they drop that are going to be easy to get to 250. You know, it isn't that easy to get the Hawker Sniper to level 250 versus the 1911s. Right? Completely different ball game. But that is when it comes into play of, oh my gosh, that player has a rare camo, you know? But I'm definitely excited to grind some of those weapons out. Check out the prestige attachment for the AN-94, things like that. I think it'd be cool if they introduced prestige like attachments to melee weapons. I mean, it's a little too late for them to add stuff, but maybe in like a future Call of Duty, I wish melee weapons kind of got a little bit more love. And that's hard to do, but I always thought this cool concept, maybe for the zombies players, right? Which obviously, you know, multiplayer people, Warzone people, right, would feel a little bit left out on this, and I get it. But for the zombies community, I think it'd be cool if, like, you prestiged your melee weapon or something, and you could add, like, a electric mod on it, and it just had this attachment with like dead wire on it or something. And obviously there would be like something to offset it, like maybe it was a little bit slower or something, but it had like a built-in electric field, almost like Dead Island vibes. And it had like dead wire on it. I think that would be pretty cool, or just, I don't know, something. Obviously we have the ballistic knife, and you can, you know, have a little bit of attachments on that, but I mean, when I think of a melee weapon, I think of the combat knife. I don't think of the ballistic knife. Epic tool. Hell yeah, dude. That is what I'm talking about. Freaking awesome. Thank you so much, Ted. Let's go. And we got Deadshot Daiquiri from that. Sweet. Ted, you are awesome. All the bad things I've ever said about you, I take them all back. But let me know in the comment section what weapon you guys are mostly excited about using whenever it comes out here very, very soon. I'm sure most of you guys are going to say the AN-94. The new map's definitely looking pretty sweet as well. I don't know when the release is coming. I don't think we've like heard yet when the map's actually coming out. I mean, obviously you can kind of like pan out the weeks of the weekly challenges. Ideally, it should come out, I believe, at week 4. Could be week 4 or week 5. Week 4 is literally, what? Not this Thursday, but next Thursday? That would be week 4, right? Now, if it came out the 5th week, then it'd be early next month. So, yeah, I mean, it's coming out soon, dude. The new map. So, it's definitely going to be exciting. I feel like we got some content to last us a little bit of time there. Although, I mainly say that because I haven't been playing zombies too much, I would say. You know, a few months ago, I only played zombies, so it'd get a little bit more boring, kind of in those middle parts of where you don't have any content, than it is now for me. I've been actually enjoying a lot of Warzone, man. And I'm not one to really be like, oh, Warzone's dope. No. No, 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 no. I have actually opposite feelings about Warzone. But it's been fun. It has been, for sure. Just, you know, change it up a little bit. 100%. Alright, so we are 5k away from having triple pack. We are kind of close to legendary rarity. 1200 salvage away. Dude, I love this fast mag. It reloads so quick, too. It's so nice. It really is. There we go. I know many of you guys aren't ones to use fast mags as well, but maybe with this, you guys might actually like them a little bit. I use them every once in a while. Matters what weapon I'm using, to be honest. What just spawned in? Nothing? I swear I heard something. Alright. Oh, well. Yeah, we have enough for triple pack. We can go do that soon. Again, we'll have enough for legendary here. We have 1,000 salvage we need to get there. And we will be good. Case will be closed. We'll have this thing maxed out. There's a double points. Push over here. We're going to need some more ammo. But we can go triple pack instead of buying some. Ah, there we go. Nice. Oh, nice. We're doing camos, man. I don't pay attention too much. I haven't looked anymore. It's a hard thing to say. Mastery camos are cool, right? But with how many camos are in this game, at this point in the game, I don't care about Infestation or Genesis or Singularity. You know, the event camos are cooler, the 250 camos are cooler, and honestly, you know, Mastery camos are definitely a lot easier now to get than, say, they were every previous year. It always just kind of seems to be a little bit easier. I'm hoping with MW4 it's actually, like, hard to get the Mastery camos. But the level 250 camos, to me, kind of show a sense of, like, this dude has grinded, you know? And it's nice. Just kind of like going back to like Prestige Master. Back in the day, you know, someone being Prestige Master was a flex. Like, damn, hell yeah. You know, this dude has played. He's good at the game. Now it's pretty easy for everybody to get to Prestige Master with all the double XP stuff and all things like that. Molotov. Okay, we'll pick those back up. Oh, there's a Pack 2 crystal. I'm about to go down. Ted is just blessing your boy today. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, give me that on that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. There we go. Okay, we have enough for legendary. Let's go grab that. And then we can buy some armor. If we didn't have to open up any doors, we could just instantly get a 3-plate. But your boy is not that rich. Alright, 21. 21. There we go. Alright, cool beans, man. Yeah, I'm so excited to try this out in Curse, Pack 4. That's definitely going to be interesting. how good this thing can be. Might be freaking insane. Genuinely. Could be. We'll see whenever that happens, though. Season 5, I believe, is when they get added. The AN-94 is going to be cool to use in Cursed. The Rev 46. I actually really like that SMG. There's so many guns in the game that a lot of people just don't care to use anymore, and I just love them. It's always like that in every single Call of Duty for me. Alright, so there we go. That is the round, I can imagine. Maybe? Okay. Dog rounds. Dog rounds. I'm also excited to see what special enemy they add to the new map. Hopefully they don't ever add, you know, something we've had in another map. You know, the map can be super cool, but that would just genuinely hurt it so much for me if they're like, you know what? New map, special zombie, Ravengers. That would kind of suck. I mean, vermin. Like, no. Whoa, wait, I can actually see vermin being a thing on that map. Let's not do that, Treyarch. I would rather have 0 special rounds than anything that we've already seen. Just being real. You know what? I actually wouldn't mind that. You know, special rounds used to be, or Hellhound rounds is what I used to refer to them as, used to be really special because obviously you couldn't buy ammo back in the day. You know? Special rounds are cool now because they kind of just help you flip through a round, you know, whether you're on round 100 or you're on round 99 and it's a dog round, that's freaking clutch because you pretty much guarantee yourself getting 100. But they kind of lost the sauce with the special rounds because you don't need really a max ammo anymore. And I mean, obviously, you know, it's good in this game because you fill up your Casimirs and things like that. It's a little bit better this year. But for the most part, you can just buy your ammo. Most of the time, you come to a certain round. For example, you don't go down, you play a flawless game. You get to about round 30-ish. You're pretty much set up. You know, as long as you don't go down, you can just infinitely buy your ammo as much as you need it. You usually have about 50, 60k. You spend 5k. Say you spend 5k a round, you're going to make that back. There we go. But yeah, overall, going back to this magazine, this thing is definitely pretty good, man. I don't mind it. You know, that fast reload is pretty clutch. I'll say this, I can see this magazine being really good in boss fights. When it's kind of time sensitive that you shoot, say, tag. Whoa. Bro, no way I just called Totenreich tag. I was about to say tagged. When you're playing Totenreich's boss fight, you know, and it's so time sensitive that you shoot the little damage spots on his arms or anything like that, you know, having a fast magazine like this can definitely have its benefits. Alright, and obviously you can counter it like, oh, well, I can just have a bigger mag, but still, you know, I feel like the faster reload probably would outperform the little bit bigger of a magazine. There's an insta-kill right here. Nice. Okay, this round should be coming to an end. I can imagine. There's a double points. Hey, we unlocked Golden Dragon, dude. No way. I didn't even look at the camo challenges. That's always crazy to me, dude, when you just play with the weapon and you actually unlock it. Because, you know, sometimes camos are not really like that, like, just straightforward. You have to do a bunch of nonsense stuff. So, hell yeah. That's awesome. Sure, we're about to unlock Bloodstone as well. Obviously, we can't get Doomsteel because there ain't no elites on this map. But, oh well. I'll randomly unlock it in 3 months. I'll be like, oh, hell yeah, we finally got it. There's no way we didn't. Yeah, I was going to say we need one more. I was going to say we didn't get hit once that round. That is crazy. All right, let's pop a Toxic Growth down so we can unlock this camo real quick. And then we'll be good. Just a few more zombie kills should do the job for us. Tread. There's Bloodstone. That's what I'm talking about, man. Nice. Not like I'll ever equip them. Again, the event camos and 250 camos are so much cooler, I think, now. Okay. There's a nuke right here. We can just grab that. Finish this round real quick. But yeah, overall, dude, I think this magazine can definitely be really, really good. And I think it's good. I think it definitely is pretty nice. The ammo's good, and the reload speed is top tier. 100%. I definitely would advise you to check it out yourself, man. There we go. Reload. And we took some damage right there. Dude, imagine if social distancing got updated and you had to get to round 30 without taking damage. That would be so much harder. Like, so much harder. The 10 rounds between 20 and 30 would be way harder than getting from round 1 to 20. I mean, genuinely. Obviously, you could just camp. If you were lucky enough to get through all that, pack a punch, get PhD, say with the 1911s, and just camp and not take damage. But still, you know, you got to go buy ammo and stuff. It can definitely be pretty crazy. Come on. Yeah, dude, this thing's going to be insane on Cursed when it comes to building Essence. With how fast it shoots and how, like, minimal the damage is. It's definitely not going to be something to play with. There we go. There's the end of that round. Might as well buy some ammo. Cool, 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 cool. Right back to our spot. Earning that XP. What level are we? 590? Not bad. Not the highest level. There's a lot of people who are 1,000 already, but mind you, I don't play too much. Kind of slowed down recently. Just play, you know, here and there every day. I mean, I play every day, but there was a point in my life when I was younger where I would come home and play 6 hours, go to bed, wake up, go to school, come home, play for 6 hours every day, man, for years. So, I'm doing better now. But I will tell you what, probably the most enjoyable time of my life, playing Call of Duty all them years that long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about this fast mag inside of the comment section below. Again, I think it's definitely something very, very good to use, and I actually think it's worth prestiging. You know, it definitely helps the reload so much, obviously, because it's a fast mag, but it's definitely going to be good in those time-sensitive situations. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.